Persian Proverbs.
The seeker is the finder. Bake bread while the oven is hot. The neighbor's chicken is a goose. Whenever you catch the fish, it is fresh. Saying have does not make your mouth sweet. Not every sphere is a walnut. They ate salt and broke the salt shaker. You can't lift two watermelons with one hand. The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. It's never too late. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You see nothing. You hear nothing. Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Arabic wisdom.
Time is money. You are the apple of my eye. The road to success is paved with hard work. Whoever digs a pit will fall into it. If someone rolls a stone, it will roll back on them.
A hungry belly has no ears. Man does not attain all his heart's desires. Kill two birds with one stone. Forbidden fruit is the sweetest.
Good brevity makes sense. A man of knowledge restrains his words. The monkey is a gazelle in the eyes of his mother. Curse my own child, but I hate whoever says amen.
The end result of a good deed is a slap with the palms. Whoever gets burned by soup, blows on yogurt, walk in a funeral procession. Not in a marriage. The one whose hand is in fire is not like that. One whose hand is in water.
Whoever has a head wound keeps feeling it. I say to him, it's bull, and he responds, milk it. Even if a friend is a honey, don't lick them all up. The world is like a belly dancer. It dances for a little while for everyone.
Japanese proverb.
Wherever you live, you come to love it. Fall down 7 times. Get up 8 times. Even monkey falls from tree. People judge things by their own experience, not knowing of the wide world outside.
Even a fool has at least one talent, 10 people, 10 colors. Experience nature, and in doing so, learn about yourself. Everyone makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect.
One stone, 2 birds. There's no accounting for taste. To each his own. To continue and preserve is power. Overturned water doesn't return to the tray.
There are hardships and there are delights. The smart hawk hides its talons. Who chases to rabbits catches neither. A frog in a well does not know the great ocean.
Russian Proverbs. A man is judged by his deeds, not by his words. The sun will shine into our yard too. One does not sharpen the axes after the right time. After the time they are needed. After a storm comes fair weather. After sorrow comes joy.
All cats are gray at night. Every seed knows its time. Any fish is good if it is on the hook. All are not cooks that walk with long knives.
All roads lead to Rome, as is well that ends well. All is not gold that glitters. One does not regret giving one's own earring to one's dear friend.
Chinese proverbs.
Peace replaces extreme evil. Explanation. If you find yourself in a hard place, don't be discouraged because all nightmares end. An old warhorse in the stable still longs to gallop 1,000 miles. Expel. You're never too old to live out a dream. Just because you have aged doesn't mean you.
Enduring deepening pain is how man ascends. Explanation. Pain in your life isn't the end of the world. Instead, we can learn from it and become better people. Similar to the saying of no pain, no gain.
You can't get fat with one mouthful. Explanation. If you want something, you have to be patient and persevere because good things take time. Things aren't accomplished straight away. Don't give up.
Starlight shines far. Explanation. A single spark can start a huge blaze, so be mindful of the things you do. Be motivated to be a better person.
Numerous friends means no deep friendship. XBL. The less friends you have, the more of a connection you have. It's better to have quality friendships with a few people rather than having many friends and not feeling comfortable around any of them. A friend to everybody is a friend to nobody.
Men of different principles don't work well together. Explanation. The closest friends are those who have similar goals to you. This way you have somebody who understands you and pushes you further to achieve your goals.
In hardship, we see true friendship. Explanation. Going through hardship exposes your friend's true colors. You will be able to determine if they are there for you when you need them. After all, a friend in need is a friend indeed.
Man cannot be judged by looks. Seas cannot be measured by the cup. Explanation. If you judge people purely based on the way they look, then you may miss out the truest of friends. Don't judge a book by its cover.
African proverb.
A bird that flies off the earth and lands on an anthill is still on the ground. Only a fool tests the depth of a river with no feet. Examine what is said, not who is speaking. If you want to know the end, look at the beginning.
A roaring lion kills no game. Do not look where you feel. Look where you slipped. Restless feet might walk you into a snake pit. No shortcuts exist to the top of a palm tree.
When two elephants fight, it is the grass that gets hurt. Tomorrow belongs to people who prepare for it today. No medicine exists that can cure hatred. All monkeys cannot hang from the same branch.
He who digs a grave for his enemy might as well be digging one for himself. Even the lion protects himself against flies. However long the night, the dawn will break. If you heal the leg of a person, do not be surprised if they use it to run away.
Once you carry your own water, you'll remember every drop. Don't set sail on someone else's star. To try and to fail is not laziness. Seeing is different than being told.
Blood is thicker than water. Always look on the bright side. Don't have a cow, mate. His bark is worse than his bite.
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. As dry as a dead dingo's donger, she'll be right. The early bird catches the worm.
Half a loaf is better than none. The bigger the hat, the smaller the property. Don't blow your own trumpet. A platypus is a duck designed by a committee.
New Zealand proverb.
Turn your face toward the sun, and the shadows will fall behind you. As man disappears from sight, the land remains as an old net with earth. Another is remade. There is food at the end of my hands.
Don't die like an octopus. Die like a hammerhead shark. Have two strings to your bow. An active person will remain healthy while a lazy one will become sick. One canoe which we are all in with no exception.
Early arrivals have the pick. When one chief disappears, another is ready to appear. No one is indispensable. To rest on human support is unreliable. To rest on the earth is sure. It would be better to let others praise.
For a woman and land, men perish. He who stands lives. He who sits perishes.
American proverb.
Familiarity breeds contempt. Actions speak louder than words. Ignorance is bliss. Better late than never.
Fortune favors the bold. Beggars can't be choosers. Easy come, easy go. Haste makes waste.
It takes two. Blood is thicker than water. Fortune favors the brave.
Scandinavian proverb.
As they say in Iceland, you do not really know your friends from your enemies until the ice breaks. And in Sweden, when it rains soup, the poor man has no spoon.
Viking sayings.
Always rise to an early meal, but eat your fill before a feast. If you're hungry, you have no time to talk at the table. Never walk away from home. Ahead of your axe and sword, you can't feel a battle in your bones or foresee a fight.
Moderately wise a man should be, not too crafty or clever. A learned man's heart whose learning is deep seldom sings with joy. The unwise man is awake all night, worries over and again. When morning rises, he is restless still, his burden as before.
It is fortunate to be favored with praise and popularity. It is dire luck to be dependent on the feelings of your fellow man. Wake early if you want another man's life or land. No lamb for the lazy wolf.
No battles won in bed. No guest shall stay in one place forever. Love will be lost if you sit too long at a friend's fire. Be your friend's true friend. Return gift for gift. Repay laughter with laughter again, but betrayal with treachery.
Cattle thy kinsmen die. All men are mortal. Words of praise will never perish, nor a noble name.
The lost fish is always big. He who is thirsty needs to find the spring. A devious friend is worse than an apparent enemy.
Popular Proverbs.
People judge things by their own experience, not knowing of the wide world outside. Wherever you live, you come to love it. Fall down 7 times, get up 8 times. Even monkeys fall from trees.
Opportunities come but do not linger. When the sun arrives, the stars disappear. Greed brings gain, gain brings sorrow. Even an ox will give birth if you are lucky. To be in a hurry when one can barely walk. You have to tolerate the kicks of the cow, which gives you milk.
When elephants fight, grass trample. Ask for a goat to those who promise you an elephant. When the cat leaves, the rats rule. Too many cats kill no mice. Don't sacrifice your goat for an ill chicken.
First things first, 2 wrongs don't make a right. A penny for your thoughts, as right as rain. Better safe than sorry. The pen is mightier than the sword. Many hands make light work. Beauty is only skin deep. Still waters run deep. Early bird catches the worm.
Actions speak louder than words. Better late than never. Fortune favors the bold. Easy come, easy go. Familiarity breeds contempt. Ignorance is bliss. Look before you leap. Haste makes waste. A watched pot never boils. Blood is thicker than water. Beggars can't be choosers. Cleanliness is next to godliness.
Can a hug muddy the sea? The forest goes, and so does the tiger. Every spring has a different taste. Every man a different idea. Pulling a creeper can bring a landslide. No one sits by an extinguished fire. Children are the wealth of the poor.
Will and patience bear a son. A knot tied with joy is untied with tears, while the holy men die of starvation. Rogues live on milk and rice. When you're having a bad day, even an unloaded gun fires. The enemy is never idle.